Yo, what's up guys? So, welcome back. New train support, and it's actually fantastic support. It somewhat solves the core problems at least a lot of the core problems that the deck already had in the past. Like years ago, you know, train shuttles, but it has been a long while. Anyway, so the new support, they got like a new blue train, a new knight train that has the capability to, you know, normal summon itself even though it's a high level one, extends from hand, and quite nifty, you know, K9 style cheat out and exceed, which is quite nifty, right? As soon as your opponent activated like a card effect, the new blue train is fantastic, extender, searches switch yards. They also got a new spell which searches urgent schedule, you'll see in a few moments, and then two new exceeds, which the one of Ying is Searcher, Spell and Trap Destroyer, while the other one, this one, your new big boy, is basically another monster negator. But now the deck actually has a reliable way to put up this monster negator first as an exceed, and you know, make your combos Nibiru proof, and that's important. So now this new spell searches, for example, urgent schedule, and as you know before, especially going first, urgent schedule, super awkward cards, not live going first most of the times, right? But now with this new spell it does, because you can give your opponent a token, and you know, this way your opponent is controlling more monsters than you, and you can start extending. Let's see. Go for the Therion as basically another Omni-negation, just in case. We can go for Ballista Double Search, you know how it goes, the OG Infinitrack engine, that's not new. So let's see, we leave the blue train, you know, it's in graveyard effect, it's basically Reborn itself, and another level 10 train, for example, or basically any Earth, but that's only a once per duel effect, which is fine, right? It's a sick extender. So you're able to search Switch Yard, now really searchable, easy searchable, go for Goliath. And let's see, this should be Gustav next. Yeah, we are going for Gustav next. We detach for the burn damage and to get another train in the graveyard, and now we cheat out the big, you know, the Gustav Knight, which is essentially a monster negator, right? That's important. Okay, so this is also one of the new ones. Double level 10, easy to make, and upon exceed summon, it searches. And here I think I misclick. Yeah, I misclick. Important here is to put the Goliath under my big exceed, the 5k one, you know, the Bakuska one, you'll see in a few moments. The one that negates monster effects. You'll see that Goliath is important. Anyway, Knuckle is a quick effect, as you know. Send something to reborn something. And go for double Dora. And because of this, I'm only playing double Dora. I wasn't keen on using my Infinitrack level 5. The one in the graveyard that has the Pot of Avarice-like effect. I was like, well, let's keep it for later. But you could use it for 2 draws, essentially maybe drawing more hand traps. Anyway, so they tried to imperm the big one, which is the monster effect negator, negates, destroys, like here, and 1k burn damage. But you know, one of the Doras detached to make it unaffected by card effects, essentially. So let's see, the Therion tribute itself to negate polymerization, and now we have more space, you know, use Knuckle, tribute, special summon on Earth, this triggers the field spell, and so on. So this should be more than enough, right? I think so. Now we're using the Pot of Avarice-like effect, at least get one Dora back in the extra deck, draw Nib, draw Imperm, which is fine. Let's see, this is also one of the new ones. Essentially upon exceed summon, it searches like a train from your deck, excellent extender, destroys spells and traps, and gives your deck an extra normal summon. Keep that in mind. Anyway, but essentially you're using it after that for link summon, like for Genius, for example. But now you're going for Genius, basically we need more space. Also one of the new ones, the Knight extends from hand, and that's the one you can cheat one card exceed. Again, you'll see in a few moments. Okay, next one. So this is the new Knight, we try to extend from hand, they imperm, which is fair enough. Again, as soon as your opponent activates a card effect, K9 style, we can use the new Knight as an exceed material, but it's an effect, so you need to use its effect. Imperm negates that. Anyway, go for the new one, search like a new, search any Earth machine, right? Search the new one, the blue one, set it up in the graveyard, you know, terraforming style, search switch yard. And now I think, yeah, we are essentially going for the same combos. So we're using blue trains once per duel effect, Reborn itself, and the machine from the graveyard. This triggers, you know, the new, what is it, Infinitrack Harvester, yeah. Get the Therion out, essentially the same combo as you've seen before. Go for Gustav next, detach for burn damage, and to get another machine in the graveyard. Now we turn on the Infinite Track engine. Again, this is not new, because again, we can, due to the rank 5, we can search another Earth machine, essentially. Go for Goliath, and now, yep, we're not misclicking. We are adding Goliath to the Gustav Max, because we need Gustav Max to cheat out the new one. So Ballista for more search is essentially free discards. Yeah, we have to discard a card. So this is the new one, the Monster Negator, and you have to detach in the end phase, otherwise it will be destroyed, but there's a catch. So, let's see, put up Harvester using its effect to make it level 10, and now we are, yeah, because we have the Heavy Train still in hand, go for Knuckle, and this will eventually trigger. Ah, we are keeping the Heavy Train. Okay, yeah, it makes sense, that's okay. And then go for Dora. Okay, that's cool. Now we are using the Infinite Track to draw 2, maybe drawing hand traps, and we draw double Ash. Can't complain. Set Impermanent here. Nah, don't do this. I wasn't sure about if it worked, but it does. I fact-checked it, and because Goliath was attached to my big boy, my right Exceed here, 5k attack, during the end phase you have to detach, otherwise it will be destroyed by its card effect. But, you know, Goliath, the Link one, when it's attached, the monster cannot be destroyed by card effect, so you don't detach. Don't do it. Anyway, so it negates the monster effect, destroys the card, and it gives your opponent 1k damage. Fantastic. So we imperm the Typhon, but they can still attack over the Therion, which is fine-ish still, because now the Goliath will be attached. We still have Dora. Can't remember what card I targeted. To make it unaffected, right? Anyway, so the blue effect, the search effect is not once per duel. Yeah, it's a reborn effect that's once per duel. We reborn basically the Earth, forgot its name, the one that, what is it, during the end phase, get something back from the graveyard. You know, setting it up again. The X-Saber Dark Soul of the deck. So go for Ballista, because did we reset our box, Ancient Gearbox? I think we probably did. Would not make sense to go for Ballista then, I think. Anyway, so go for Dora, and this should be more than enough now. Go for Knuckle, reborn it, essentially give a quick effect during their turn, triggering the field spell, plus we can negate the Bestial Rite. Oh, I guess we were overextending for nothing, right? Like, imagine Nip, and with Typhon on field, I mean, Typhon is still on field, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway. Okay, so let's see. We are imperming the Yugioh, which, I mean, we can't complain. We have 3 hand traps, and we needed those. So we are, like, if they already have the Izuna, we're getting punished, I guess, but I think we have to. We are forcing out the Ripper. You know, they could be keen and not use Ripper if they already have the Izuna, but they don't. So, okay, we're punishing that, quote-unquote, with Nip. And the cool thing is that before, this would have stopped like any urgent schedule play, basically. But now it doesn't, because we can give our opponent a token. We do get trolled though, so no searches, but I don't think we need the searches to OTK. Make sure we have Harvester and Blue, because Blue can extend. Cheat out on summon number 5, this new one. And, you know, eventually you will indeed attach Goliath as well, so you don't have to detach in the end phase. We can negate the monster effect, so that's 1 monster gone, 1 potential hand trap left. And I think we go for Knuckle, yeah, to extend. Goliath attach. Knuckle Tribute to Reborn, potentially going for our OTK piece, but we get Belt. But that doesn't matter, because we can, you know, use Blues once per dual effect, reborn itself in another machine. Basically, you know, free rank 10 Exceed plays everywhere. So go for Gustav Max detach, and, you know, Heavy Train to pop, and then overlay for Juggernaut. And Juggernaut should be more than enough, because we have 2 materials, so we can attack twice on monsters. Goliath now is essentially just another beatstick. 1k beatstick, but that's not really needed, because of the 1k and 2k burn damage before. So, I mean, this new support is fantastic. It's really solid, and something that I'm eager to try out is Shadow Trains as well, like back in the OG days. Like train Shadows. That's sweet. But again, like, feel free to leave suggestions for the build, because there's definitely room for improvement. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. YouTube signing out. Peace.